Welcome back to episode 2 of Baking Without a Recipe. As requested by Molly last episode, I'm making a pecan pie. So my first little bit of confusion is when I went out and bought pecans. I bought raw pecan pieces, pecan halves, and shelled pecans. Pecans. I'm gonna just use both throughout the video because I don't know how to pronounce it. So I don't really know which one to use, so I think I'm just gonna integrate all of them. My idea, I guess, is what I was gonna do is I was gonna do the same thing for the dough as I did last time, because the dough was a great success for the chicken pot pie. So I'm gonna do flour, a little bit of water, egg and butter, and a little bit of salt. I'm gonna mix it. I wish I had remembered how much flour I used. I just remembered it's a lot more flour than it is water. Then for the inside of the pecan pie, I don't even know really what a pecan pie is. I think I've had one in my life. So what I was thinking that I would do is I would use pecans, sugar, butter, and like maybe an egg or milk, and put it in the blender, blend it, and use that as like the pie filling. And then I know the top is like caramelized pecans or pecans, and I was gonna do like sugar and a little bit of milk, I think is how you make caramel, but it might not be, in a pan, and then put the pecans in there in a can or in a pan, cook that down, and hopefully get caramelized pecans. This might be terrible. Familiar with this, okay? How to make pie dough or pie crust. I'm gonna do one cup of flour. This is another cup. My cat just almost broke everything over there. Okay, gonna do like 1 1/4 cup of flour. More than a quarter stick of butter. I'm gonna melt that, put that in there. I need 1 egg. Okay, so if you heard that, I left the butter in the microwave too long and it just exploded. Oh my god. This is all that was left. Oh no. Less than 1 cup of water. Adding the rest of the butter in. Okay, and now we whisk for a long time. Yeah. This is definitely looking like dough though, right? Like, how do you get the dough out? Oh no. Maybe this is why people knead it with their hands. I think I'm gonna do that. I feel like I actually have dough down. This feels real like Bertucci's dough. Okay. This is good. I made good dough. Yeah. Learning to bake. Now I have to get it all off my fingers. Okay, this is where it gets really difficult. Again, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use brown sugar, a little bit of milk, I think 1 egg, again, pecans, and I'm going to put it in the blender and blend it, and that's going to be like the inner pie. Melting butter again. I'm paying attention this time, only 30 seconds, no explosion. Put the sugar in with the hot butter and mix it, I think is what I'm going to do. I feel confident that it's gonna be edible, but I don't feel confident that it's gonna be a pecan pie. I think for this, I'm gonna use the raw pecan pieces, which are like, yeah, I'm gonna do like a handful. Like a handful and a quarter. Like that many pecans. If you can see, that many pecans. We have our melted butter. How much brown sugar do I think I need? Like that much brown sugar. Drop that in there. Nah, I'm gonna do a little more brown sugar. I guess brown sugar and butter is delicious. We add that in. If that was healthy, I would drink that, honestly. Brown sugar and butter, that's incredible. A splash of milk. That was way more than I wanted. Egg. This honestly might be where I lose it, but I think I need a little flour. 1 spoonful of flour. We're gonna blend that, have some hopes and prayers, and that is what I think the inside of a pecan pie will be. In smelling this, flour is not it. That flour was a mistake. Too late. I'm gonna go butter, sugar, a dash of milk, and then once it starts to like thicken up, I'll add the pecans to it. I really wish I didn't add flour to this. It still smells pretty good. I think the flour offset the sugar, so I'm gonna put more sugar. I don't know. I think I should set the pie dish before I cook the pecans, whatever. This is a lot more doughy. First, look at the first pie crust, that is. Pour the filling in, put the pecans on top, pecans. Cook it in the oven, let's say 375 and hopefully 30 minutes, but I'll keep checking on it. Maybe a little longer than 30 minutes. And then I think that's a pecan pie. Oh, I forgot to add cinnamon. I'm gonna add cinnamon to that. Yeah. We're gonna do a little cinnamon and a little nutmeg. I don't know what a little cinnamon is. I don't know if that was a little or a lot. I'm gonna do more. It didn't really mix well. I'm looking at this like only might be enough for one. Oh no, it's like sludge. It honestly doesn't smell bad. It smells pretty good. So, we're just making one. Now for the caramelized pecans. We're gonna butter, sugar, milk, pecans. I think that's all you do. So butter. This might be way too hot. Oh, that is too hot. Sugar added. I think we do whole pecans. We're doing the shelled whole pecans. Honestly, I don't think we need milk. I think this looks good. And we just do this until I feel comfortable. This looks good though. Note to self, this was not for pans. Slightly melted it when I rested it on the side of the pan. Oops. Now we're just gonna take some of them. Okay, this is the final product before it goes in the oven. Off of first smell, it smells pretty good. It smells really good. Is it a pecan pie? Not sure. It's like, I know pecan pies are like really thin. This is pretty deep. But we'll see when it comes out of the oven. I'm gonna take it out, but I think I made a pecan souffle and not a pecan pie. But it looks good. Don't laugh. No laughing. Okay.
We're back.
We're back. Good news about the pecan pie, is the souffle aspect of it went down a little bit, so it looks more pie-y.
Pie. It was looking a little bit like an inverted pecan pie when it first came out. I get the privilege of knowing what's in this pecan pie. I wasn't around when you made it.
What's in this pecan pie? So I did some dough on the outside, which I think in hindsight I should have put more butter and a little salt in the dough. I forgot.
Okay, what is in the dough?
Flour, butter, egg.
Okay.
Okay, and then on the inside I put in a blender pecans.
What? Just pick one.
No, I don't know. I can't pick one. Butter, brown sugar, a little nutmeg, and cinnamon. And an egg.
That's what the filling is?
Yeah.
All right.
Grab a scoop. It's looking like a souffle, first of all.
Well, it's not supposed to be a souffle.
Yeah, it's not, but like,
hold on. This is not looking pecan pie.
No, that's not giving pecan pie, but it's giving pecan souffle. If you look at the inside, it looks pecan souffle, and then the pie crust is just deep down there. Okay. Cheers. I don't think it's that gross. I definitely don't think it's as good as a chicken pot pie. Listen, is it a pecan pie? No. I think it tastes pretty good.
It is very specific, but it tastes like home goods during fall.
I get that.
Like the candle section at home goods during fall.
I think I needed more sugar.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to tell you now the key ingredient that you...
Yeah, what's it?
So I've been telling him that there's a key ingredient in pecan pie, and obviously I didn't tell him what it is. Corn syrup.
Where would I get corn syrup?
The store.
I've never even heard of corn syrup. I know corn starch.
No, corn syrup. It's like liquid sugar that's like kind of thick. That, you know, like what pecan pie texture is supposed to be like?
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to do that with this, with the blended inside. Oh, I pecan souffled.
What do we rate it?
Oh, I didn't get the pie crust.
Oh, we should show them the inside.
Oh, well now it's destroyed. You can't really see the inside. If I go like this, I guess you can. Do you see how it's like moist, like a souffle? Squishy a little. I just got, weirdly enough, when I ate that nut, some spare ribs is what it tasted like. Like exactly like spare ribs, actually. Which... Because
it's like...
I don't know, but...
Spare ribs?
Yeah, but I don't think it's supposed to taste like spare ribs. Like some Chinese spare ribs. Like, honestly, if my eyes were closed and I tasted that, I would have guessed that that was spare ribs. Which is concerning.
I don't think you pecan pied.
I don't think I pecan pied either.
But, again, somehow it came together like better than I thought it would. It's absolutely not a pecan pie. It's absolutely not texture of pecan pie. If anything, it's more of like a pecan bread. Like, it's like banana bread, but with pecans and no bananas.
The crust is not good.
Well, also the crust of a pie, of like a chicken pot pie is not at all the same as the crust of like a pecan pie. They're just two very different things. Good job. You did great.
1 to 10.
One more nibble. 1 to 10 in pecan pie world, or?
No, and like 10 is you would ask me to make this again and eat it. Or are we going 10? No? Okay. And a 1 being like, you almost vomited, I guess, when you took a bite.
I guess I would give it a 5. I don't want it again, but it's not terrible. It doesn't taste terrible, but like, I'm not interested in like you making it again.
Did I do better than you expected me to do on this?
Yes, because I just didn't, knowing like the texture of pecan pie, like that I would assume a pecan pie would be, where it's like, this is very dense and doughy, whereas a pecan pie inside is usually like jelly almost. Like, I don't know how to, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to figure out how to do.
So I thought that it was going to end up just being like a soup. So it's not a soup, which is great, but it's also not pecan pie.
No.
And it does taste like the candle section of Home Goods during the fall.
I think that was my last bite. I'm being nice to myself by having that bite. I would also probably give this like a 4. Yeah, I would not really eat this. If you brought this to Thanksgiving, I would be like, oh, I'm so glad you put in the effort to try to do something.
Yeah.
And then would proceed to eat anything else.
But that.
But it's not disgusting.
No. But it does taste like Home Goods in the fall.
Yeah. And the nuts taste like spare ribs. I stand by that. Did I pecan pie?
No.
No. Did I do better than we expected? Yeah.
Next recipe, Joel will be making me a sushi pizza without a recipe.
I think the hardest part is going to be the rice, but I think I can do it.